everybody. I'm doing a Q&A today since we reached 1K subs. I got a whole bunch of questions you guys asked from my YouTube poll and I'm excited to answer them. First of all, we got from Evan Jews 9482. What's the most expensive car value-wise in your inventory? Well, as of recording this video, I currently got a Beam Hybrid. I traded one of my subs actually and I upgraded up to a Beam Hybrid. But in the long run, my Power 1 is pretty much my most valuable car. I just have a Beam Hybrid right now in my inventory, so I think I could say my Beam Hybrid is probably the best. Even though I don't have torpedoes and stuff in my inventory, I still have a whole stack of Orions. I'm just not at the point that I can trade for all those rich cars. Second up, we got, what is your favorite Jailbreak vehicle and what is your least favorite Jailbreak vehicle? I have to say my favorite Jailbreak vehicle is the Power 1. It looks amazing. I have a connection to it since it was the first season I ever grinded. And it really got me into Jailbreak and it's a really fun car to drive. It might not have the best stats, but looks and decent launch is basically all I need to say if this is my favorite, plus with all the connections I have. But my least favorite Jailbreak vehicle, after a lot of thinking, I probably would have to say the Dune Buggy. Even though it's kind of fun to drive since it's so broken, it's just really hard to get anywhere. If it wasn't for all funniness and memes with the sloop, I probably would have definitely said the sloop, but I have to say the sloop isn't my least favorite because it is fun to drive. Just the Dune Buggy is very impossible to drive, and when I drive in it, I just am very sad. Third, we got, hello dear Fluffy, when did you create your channel? I mean, how long were you creating videos and making content? Was it difficult? Well, I did hear a misconception. People thought that I started this summer, and, well, that's not true. I actually started last summer, and this summer was just the first year I got recognized. I've been making videos, probably over 100, since this whole year, since July of 2024. I've been creating Jailbreak episodes, kind of It's Pixel videos, the edited videos, and not much trading videos. I did do some trading videos, but not as much since I had grinding more. He also said, was it difficult? And it was kind of difficult at some moments because I kind of felt bad when my videos only got 20 views or something. Plus the music quality was very bad, and every time it said copyright, I was kind of upset. Since sometimes I use non-copyright music and it ended up getting copyrighted. So it was kind of difficult, but I had fun doing it. If I did not enjoy doing this, I probably wouldn't have. But since it was fun, that's what made me keep going. I wanted to make Jailbreak content. Fourth question is, well, how old are you? Well, I'm actually 14. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm 14, making Jailbreak videos. Pretty normal. The fifth question is, what is the best vehicle in Jailbreak that is limited and why? Well, since I already said the Power 1 for a couple of videos, he said limited, and I'm just going to mix it up. I personally think the Orion is the best limited, when it comes to limited, not seasonal. So, the Orion is the best vehicle, I think, because it's designed good, has great stats, great handling, and I think it's an amazing car, and I love grinding for it. I also stacking it a lot because I think its value is good, and yeah, that's basically it. My sixth question of this video is, why did you start playing Jailbreak? I don't necessarily know why, I just remember it was around 2020 I was bored, so I played on my really glitchy iPad and sometimes my mom's phone when she didn't really want to use it, because that's where I used to play Roblox when I was 9 or something. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I started. I actually got really into it in the spring when I actually realized stuff that actually happened when I was older and I actually understood more. Because when I was young, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just running around the map. Once in a while, get arrested by cops. And yeah, just nowadays, it's my all-time favorite game, and I just have fun playing it. Seventh question here is, what is the best advice you have to burn out while grinding in Jailbreak? I don't necessarily know what they're trying to say. So I think he's trying to say, what's the best advice for you to not get bored while you're grinding? Well, sometimes it's kind of hard to grind public servers since the exploiters these days, but what I did last year when I grinded, probably grind 5 million this method, is I just watched Super RL96, not the grinding videos Bumblebee and Radiant make, because those are kind of like you want to watch them. But for Super Earl 96, a lot of times I just listening to Super Earl 96 yap about Jailbreak while I was actually grinding, because like grinding's kind of boring to do alone. If you have two devices, use one device to grind and use the other device to have like a YouTube audio on, like a video, but you don't have to watch, you can just listen to it. And if you don't have two devices, I'm pretty sure you can watch YouTube on like a small screen on your phone while you're playing Jailbreak. Or if you have PC, you can obviously have like one area of your screen dedicated to the YouTube and the majority on Roblox. You could probably do either way. That's just how I got entertained, at least. So yeah. So my 8th question is, if you do trading, I'm assuming you're really good at it from seeing your inventory, but how is this so easy for you? Well, unfortunately for this guy, he must have got scanned out of his Iceborne and Concept and was not able to recover. I've had some bad choices in like scams, though thank goodness, like I was very gullible back then. Thank goodness I didn't click on any bad links that hack your account. I'm so thankful for that. Sometimes I accidentally got scammed through a switcheroo trick where they removed one item and I wouldn't realize it in time. Sometimes someone promised me a car for Robux and I was gullible to do that. The point of being good and how you can recover, you have to recover by trying to get your value back. It may not be the hardest. Once I had a Poseidon and Jackrabbit and, well, the switcheroo, someone took a javelin out. I thought I was getting massive overpay. And then I lost those cars, and every night I always like pray, and I was like, oh, please give me these cars back, God. And, well, I just have to learn. That's like 5 million in value. And back then, that was a lot to me. But eventually I recovered and made sure to never do that again. And nowadays, when I see people trying to do that, I just record that as YouTube because it's kind of funny to see someone trying to scam me, but they fail. What you should get out of this is learn from your mistakes. If you do something, just don't repeat the same mistake because you already know it was wrong. And that's basically how I've been growing my inventory. So the 9th question is, what is the best location on the map? Either locations have an amusing purpose or where you take the map design on the Jailbreak map. Well, when it comes to useful, I would probably say the spawn point by the police station, by the prison. Because I usually camp a lot. Well, don't get mad at me. I do it to get my XP. Like, when I got the Revoxes on 9 accounts, I had to camp to get easy XP. And that was actually pretty easy. I say that's the best because you just spawn there and you can die by those electrocuting wires and you can just teleport anywhere. Plus, it's easy to camp. You can get a lot of XP from there. I think that's the most useful. But somewhere I can soak in the scenery is probably that bridge near the cargo port where there's like the waterfall and the little fence. I like driving down there. It's kind of peaceful. My 10th comment is, do you like using iMovie as your editing software and do you ever plan to switch in the future? Well, I enjoy using iMovie. The reason why I want a MacBook or an iMac is because of iMovie. It's just really hard to adapt to another editing software. I attempted to try CapCut when I got my new PC that wasn't an Apple, but it did not go out well and it was kind of hard to navigate. I just feel like iMovie is just very easy for me. Maybe if I get really popular, I might change in the future because iMovie is basic. Like, I kind of am pushing it to the limits when doing stuff like this. It can only have one image at the time. I can't really have like words that follow other characters, but it does its job. It's still kind of fun to use. My 11th question is, how often should I change my air filters? Okay, I don't know why you asked me that, but I'm just going to search it up. Okay, I got an answer. According to AI, air filter replacement frequency varies, but a good general guideline is to change it every 1-inch filters every 1 to 3 months and 4-inch or thicker filters every 6 to 12 months. I have no idea how this relates to me, but there you go. So my 12th question is a multiple questions on the same person. So he says, can you give me a shout out? What are your hobbies? Do you have siblings? What's your name? Favorite animal? Okay, that's a lot. Well, first, can you give me a shout out? You literally kind of have a shout out right now. Shout out to this guy, I guess, because he's on the screen right now. What are your hobbies? Well, hobbies, I like playing Roblox, of course. I like video editing. I sometimes like to go outside and touch grass. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have a little sister. What's my name? If it's not obvious enough, my name is Liam because I'm literally Liam Show grinding. My favorite animal is probably a duck because, yeah. So the 13th question is, what is the best trade you got in the trading hub? What was the first limited/seasonal car you got? Okay, well, so my best trade I ever got was probably an Iceborne for my Longhorn and Venom. I know that doesn't seem really good now, but back when Iceborne was 5 million in value, I actually got that trade, which was kind of insane. But for the first limited/seasonal vehicle I got, was probably the Power 1 when I grinded for it. Question number 14 here. Who/what inspired you to do YouTube and specifically Jailbreak? So, one day I was sick and I stayed home that day. And I was watching Jailbreak YouTube for probably a lot of time, like hours. And somehow I stumbled upon It's Pixel's Jailbreak Shenanigans 14. That was probably one of my favorite Jailbreak videos I ever watched, and it was pretty cool. That's what actually inspired me. I started watching more of It's Pixel. And then my sister was getting a YouTube channel. I was like, okay, why not make content like It's Pixel? It's kind of sad for him to be quitting by now, because I'm pretty sure he quit because his main channel, Pixel, actually went pretty viral after he started capitalizing letters. I'm kind of like, I'll say good for him, but it's kind of sad how he's not doing Jailbreak anymore. And he still gets the car from Massimo. But as of what inspired me to do Jailbreak and play Jailbreak, I just enjoyed it. That's basically it. And question number 15, the final question, is what is your favorite Hyperchrome? Only level 1 and 2. Okay. So out of all of the level 1s, I would probably say that Hyper Green... No. Hyper Blue is my favorite. Being honest, Hyper Blue is my favorite. Hyper Blue 1 and Hyper Blue 2, out of all the Hypers, I feel like they look the best. But once I get to Green 5 is my favorite out of level 5s. But out of Hyper level 2s and 1s, Blue 2 is probably my favorite. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm doing a Blackbeard giveaway at 1.5k subs. Hope as many people join as possible. Just comment down your username to join. And see ya. I just thought it'd be cool if I changed.